Welcome back to the Liquid Layer. I'm Aaron. In today's video, we got a lot to cover in the crypto news. We're going to be talking mostly about some PumpFun news, some things about Hyperliquid, Lighter, and other broader crypto macro topics as well. But first, let's go to the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin sitting around $63,000. It is still chopping the same range it's been chopping in the entire summer. So there's that. If we go to the price of Solana, Solana's sitting around 75 bucks. Hyperliquid looking really good here, up over 4%. Looking like it's could possibly, it already tapped $60 this morning, almost tapped 60 bucks. Looking really good here, could form like some sort of cup and handle. Lighter is looking good here, up almost 3%. Once again, kind of like Hyperliquid in this mini cup and handle. And PumpFun absolutely tearing it apart. Today's top of the candle at the high was above the 0.003 mark, and right now it is still chopping in this range. So it hasn't been able to completely break out of this range yet, but the strength on this coin is insane. And I think anybody who's looking at this right now, of course, nobody can predict the short-term future, but I'm saying it on Twitter right now. It's like, how much longer do we have to accumulate below 0.03? Because this thing went up over 10% today after dumping down again. So we'll see how long it lasts in this range, but let's go to our first story of the day. Treasury Secretary Bessent says the U.S. Treasury is moving quickly to implement the crypto stablecoin Genius Act framework. Now, this is for the stablecoin, so yeah, that's going on. And here is the second headline to follow up with that. Treasury proposes Genius Act stablecoin rules, opening a 60-day public comment period. So going to be interesting to see what comes out of this, and it would be nice, once again, I know the Senate is on their summer recess. Can't believe we're saying that. But anyways, it would be nice if they could get the Clarity Act passed. Now to our first story, it's going to be about Hyperliquid from Lewis. Shout out Lewis. If you're into Hyperliquid, you should definitely follow him on Twitter. Over the last 7 days, Hype has outperformed almost every major coin. Now he posted this about a day ago, and it really shows it is a chart showing the price performance against other major coins in the space, and it shows Hyperliquid's been cooking. So, and if you guys have been watching the show, I'm a Hyperliquid bull. Hyperliquid, Lighter, PumpFun, all good on-chain businesses with a lot of potential. I think Hyperliquid and Lighter will be the two projects that will benefit the most from Clarity and the CFT issuing licenses. I think when it comes to crypto regulation coming to the USA, I think it will benefit Hyperliquid and Lighter the most. All right. Now take a look at this from Carlos from Blockworks. Pump's buyback position is finally back in profit. It moved above acquisition costs last week and now sits on a small unrealized gain. Before last week, it hadn't been profitable since October 2025. Overall, it has been underwater on 87% of the days since the program began. So basically what he's saying in that is, and the way we know PumpFun works is they take the revenue, 50% of the revenue, and they use that to buy back the Pump token. And for 87% of the time they've had that program going, and at one point it was 100% of the revenue, and then they changed it. They have been basically buying their tokens and continuing to get dumped on. And now for the first time since October of 2025, which is almost a year ago, 9 months ago, something like that, it has basically almost a year ago, it has been underwater until now. So Pump is finally seeing their conviction playing off by buying back their own token, which is really good to see. And today, the co-founder and CEO of PumpFun released this newsletter, which is really good to see. So we're going to go over this newsletter. Protocol fees from the bonding curve, PumpSwap, and Terminal totaled $10 million for the week of August 10 to 16th, up 7% week over week, and the best revenue week since late January. That's absolutely scary in a good way, because Solana is sitting at $75, Bitcoin's at $63,000, and really on-chain, the sentiment in crypto overall is not great right now, and PumpFun's still doing really good. So Tuesday alone did 1.73 mil, the biggest single revenue day since January 30th. Over the past 7 days, 5.33 M in Pump tokens were bought back and burned as part of the commitment. PumpFun mobile app, a new all-time high in daily active traders on Thursday. Weekly app traders grew 23% week over week, and app trading volume grew 22%. The profile got a new activity hub, reclaim rent, cashback, streaks, and call it history in one place. Exact amount cells rolled out across the stack. Cells now deliver the exact amount you asked for. Pump routes, Jupiter routes, and EVM chains. Really cool stuff. Now, if we go down to the terminal, it's just some more stats. They integrated Sushi Swap, and they integrated a bunch of other cool stuff. So, good to see, and I'm really glad that the PumpFun team puts these out every week. It makes every team should be doing this, but it really just makes it easier for the holders, to kind of get an idea of what's going on. I know the lighter team does this, which is really good, but it'd be great if every team could do this for their holders. And we go to the pump stats. You can see here, if you just take a look at their daily buyback and burn, it's, it was basically in a downtrend for a while, like since January 2026, pretty much. It was all just kind of going down and down and down. And now it's slowly but surely starting to make an uptrend. But you can see, like, look at the type of numbers that were, going on during even February and January 2026. I mean, these are really good, strong numbers. So good stuff to see. And yeah, no, I'm super excited for what's going on in the space right now. There's a lot of opportunity. You kind of just got to keep your head down and got to wait it out. That's the name of the bear market. You want to just survive, wait it out, keep pushing. But if you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter by clicking a link in the description. Also join the Discord, and I'll see you tomorrow.